Welcome back to another episode of the Ready Set podcast. My name is Ricky.
My name's Angus, and we have Darius back again.
Hello, hello.
Yes, there he is. Thank you.
Today is the boys. It's just the boys, and when it comes to the boys, we have a lot of confidence. So how do we get this confidence?
We do?
We all do.
We all do. We all have confidence.
I kind of doubted my confidence there. I just said that.
How do you build up your confidence?
How do you build that confidence where people are like, wow, I'm into this guy?
I don't think I'm confident though.
Really?
I'm pee shy.
Wait,
Let's go right in there.
Wait, so you wouldn't want like people hearing you pee?
Like when I go into the men's washroom
and there's a lineup.
and there's a lineup and then it's my turn and I've got like guys on my left and right
And people in the back watching you.
and people in the back are waiting for me and I haven't gone yet, and then like 3, 4, 5, 6 people have changed and I'm still occupying that spot because I haven't peed yet. That stresses me out.
But what if they're your bros right next to you? Like, would you pee next to your bro and like talk with them?
I can't talk while I'm peeing.
Oh,
No, like, because it's so awkward for me.
it's definitely like a faux pas, right? Like you
Yeah.
Do it all the time.
Really?
Oh,
I'll purposely stand next to my friend in the washroom. I'm like, yo, how's your pee?
I would definitely not be. I'd probably be there for like a full minute until you leave, and I'm like, oh, thank God, I can finally pee. Shoot, I can't. It just throws me off. Yeah,
I would feel even more pressure when it's like a bro, because I feel like I'm gonna put myself in my bro's shoes and be like, yo, why isn't this guy peeing yet?
You know why? The reason you can do it is because confidence. Confident man. I'm not that confident.
To be able to pee next to your bro, you need confidence.
You need confidence.
Like the highest form of confidence.
Yes. Where you're not scared of anything. So, okay, so real talk though. Confidence. You're an extrovert. So, and are you an introvert?
I think I'm both. I'm smack in the middle.
ENFP gang, where you at?
I'm a INFJ.
I did not do this test. It's too many questions.
You know, ENFP and INFJ has good compatibility.
Oh, really? Hell yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Hell yeah. Okay, so for you, you're an extrovert. You don't get drained, right? Like you're pretty good. You can like just
Not
keep
that
on.
easily, no. Yeah.
Okay. So then let's say if you go to a room of, I guess, a bunch of strangers, you don't know anyone. Can you just like go up to a random person and be like, hey, just start talking to that person? Or do you need to somewhere find a way to kind of
segue
into it? Yes.
I think
what's your method?
I would still need a segue or at least a vouch.
Okay.
I think the vouch is important to make it easier to start talking to them. Because you don't want to just be like that one weirdo that you go up to someone and you start talking to them, or else you might think that, or you're scared that they, will think you're weird for doing that.
Yep.
Especially if it's like someone of the opposite sex.
Oh, especially. But then if you're in a room with nobody, you don't know anybody there.
Yeah.
Then how would you get that vouch? Like, what would you do? How do you build that banter to begin with?
When you go to a room you don't know anyone?
You don't know anybody. Yeah.
So what kind of situation would that be? Like it's some party, I guess you're at?
Yeah. Let's say you're going to a party with a friend, and that friend went to somewhere else, like a washroom.
They just ditched you.
Just ditched you. Which just happened.
Yeah.
I think that's all happened.
I hold my drink. I go in. I'm like, hey, how's the weather been?
Hey, what are you drinking?
Okay.
What's that on your plate? Like maybe they're eating something. It's like, what's that?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Bond over food or beverage.
That's pretty good. So you observe what they're doing or whatever. Like, oh, those are nice shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've done that. I've been to a party before at a mansion in Richmond.
Oh.
And I didn't know anyone there but the person who invited me.
Yeah.
So I think how I got to know people there was, ask those questions. I see people like playing cards, be like, oh, do you have room for one more? Or, what game are you guys playing? Asking them stuff like that. Or how do you know the host? That was a good thing.
I've seen that on TV. I didn't know that was like a real thing. Like, how do you know the host?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dude, the master himself. I'm taking notes.
I don't do that often.
I'm taking notes.
I don't go to these things that often.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty bad with like big crowds. It definitely drains me, especially when it's all strangers. I have to find a way to segue into it.
Yeah.
It's definitely very challenging for me. So I'm taking notes, man.
But I guess depending on like the time and place, at those parties it's a lot easier because when you're at a party, naturally everyone is gonna expect that you're gonna be talking and mingling with strangers.
Yeah.
So you'd be more open to that. Whereas if I go up to someone and I ask them, "Hey, do you want to be on a TikTok?" All the time, 90% they say no.
Oh.
They're like, no, thanks.
No, but you're doing that. I see your reels where you're kind of going up to people
In big way.
Yeah, like the interview thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how does that, like, that takes a lot of confidence, courage to just go up to people and just,
It's hard. It's a lot easier if I have a female friend with me.
Oh, really?
Then I see that as a vouch where they're like, oh, he's with someone of the opposite sex. He's not like a weirdo. Like if I go by myself, it's a lot harder.
Right.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But I think if I, pull up, let's say socials and be like, hey, I do TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
They're more welcoming to it. But most of the time they don't care about that. They just don't want to do it. Like they won't even ask you like, what's the TikTok? They'll just say like, oh no thanks.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I've tried this for like big groups of people too, where I go up to a big group and I ask them like, hey, do any of you want to be in a TikTok?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, it's okay.
I feel like that's like a Vancouver thing as well. It's just people are not, very welcoming to meeting other people, right? That's what
really.
I've always heard and felt.
It's very closed off because everyone has just like niche groups kind of thing.
And I tried to find like a time and place for this too. So when I was at Playland the other day, I tried this and I found a group that's just kind of like standing around, talking. They probably already did a lot of rides.
Yeah.
And so I thought like, I'm sure they would be down maybe. So I went up to them and asked them if they wanted to be on a TikTok and they just said no. And I'm like, okay, that's all right.
Oh, you don't feel scared going up to a group of people?
No, I'm always scared.
Really? Shoot.
Yeah.
How do you do it? You just like, F it. I'm just gonna do it.
You just do it.
Force yourself.
Yo, props.
Wow.
Man, Darius killing it.
But that's so impressive because you get so many
confidence.
It's handling rejection, right? Like you go up to some stranger or a group and then you get the no. And then I would feel defeated afterwards, but you don't.
No, I do.
Oh, you do?
But then I remember it's like EXP.
You have a good mindset. Yeah. That's actually a very, very good mindset. A lot of people are scared of rejection, right?
I think they'll hold on to it too. Like they'll remember the fact that someone said no to them and it's going to like linger in their head for a long time. Whereas I just try to think like, okay, that's fine. They said no. Just go to the next. Just GG next.
It's a numbers game. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is like
in a way.
Yeah.
In a way. But I think it's good because it's kind of like, well, I guess when we were young, when we were trying to ask a girl out, you're super scared, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what she's gonna say. I'm scared she's gonna say no, or how she's gonna look at me, or think I'm creepy, or just and you start like going to rabbit hole, and you start going to spiral, and start making all these points.
Hypotheticals.
Yeah.
One of my friends who is down bad.
Yeah.
He said he been recently just like DMing girls. So he'll send like the 1 a.m. what you doing to like 10 plus girls.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
I'll get like maybe one girl out of 10. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Like, apparently it does work. The WID.
I think, okay, so back then, when in early 20s, I was doing that numbers game.
Really?
Yeah, this was like my, what's that word? My fuckboy phase, I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing it to build your confidence.
It was also to build my confidence.
Oh,
but
okay.
back then I was, I'm not proud of this. This was like back when the whole,
Did I know you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but I wasn't very close with like.
The group. Okay.
But it was like back then there was all about like the pickup artists and all that stuff.
Oh, I watched those stuff too.
I was.
Are you a 10 or are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That kind of
stuff like that, or stuff like learning about how to approach girls or whatever. It was not a. It was a very toxic time.
Really, I actually watched a lot of the stuff, and then I thought it was a really positive time.
You thought it was positive, but
you were trying to learn from it.
No, because I was really scared of talking to girls, like super scared. So my confidence was definitely like, down here. And I was kind of went a rabbit's hole of like, oh, what are they going to think of me? What if I look bad? Stupid stuff, right? But then I just started watching those videos, which basically kind of helped me build my confidence and kind of like what you're doing. Just do it. And you're scared, but it doesn't matter, right? So I started doing that more, and I just walked around random people, grocery stores, just ask questions like, oh, what do I use this for? Or like, do you know any recipes or whatever? It's just stupid stuff, but just enough for me to break out of my shell and get comfortable of them either rejecting me or saying like, I don't know, and then just walk away. I'm like, oh, okay.
Have you heard of rejection therapy? Darius?
I think I've heard of it.
Something like that. Have you, Angus?
I assume people just say no to you.
Yeah, you get desensitized by getting the no. So you go up to like a gas station or convenience store and you pick up like a Reese's peanut butter cup and you ask the cashier, "Hey, can I get this at 50% off?" Like, get the no, and then it's like you get them laughing at you.
Yeah,
but then you take it and you build a foundation of no's because you get used to hearing no.
Oh, so get pretty immune to it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So you'll go up to like a butcher and you'll ask them for some cut that they don't have or something like that, or like, "Hey, do you have kangaroo meat here?"
Yeah,
and then they'll say no.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do that?
No, I did not. But it makes a lot of sense to me.
It does make sense. You build an abundance of no's.
Yeah.
You become comfortable with it. I think they kind of teach you that in sales because I think a lot of I'd say a good amount of confidence I've gained was from sales.
Oh, nice.
Since I used to work in telecom.
Oh, cool.
And so you're taught to, be okay with hearing no's.
Yeah.
Is that like the door-to-door thing?
No, so I worked in a store.
Oh.
I worked in the retail store in the mall.
Mm.
And usually you would go up to a customer and you try to like get their business.
Yeah.
And you don't stop talking to them until you hear no like 3 times.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
That was the rule.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot. No wonder you're so good.
At approaching people, right?
Approaching
Get
people.
used to it.
But that was, so I guess like that job kind of trained you.
It did train me and helped me. I mean, I'd say there was a numerous amount of factors that helped, such as, I was like the drama kid in high school, like theater.
Yeah.
So I always liked being in the limelight.
Yes.
I always wanted to be the main character. Gotta have the main character mentality.
Main character energy.
Dang, I was the side character. That's how scared I was.
I would be the one making the production. I wouldn't even be there.
You'd be the writer.
I was the tree in that story. I would just stood there.
The NPC.
Exactly. Oh man. Yeah, I think those are some great ways to build confidence. Like for a guy to have confidence to get a girl or talk to a girl, like what's his way of doing it? I guess like the most natural way and not being creepy.
Like just like randomly on the street? Or like
random on the street.
DMs? Or...
Yeah, or even DMs. Like DMs on the street, because a lot of guys are scared of rejection and they don't have the confidence to do it. So what's like your way of how to break through that and come off not like creepy, I guess?
I mean, in the case like with Crispy Jenny, how I approached her was because I was with other people.
Yeah.
And I saw that she was live streaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't with other people and I went up to her and offered her a drink, I don't think it would have worked. But it's also a good thing that she knew who I was prior to that interaction.
Yes.
Okay.
So there was like some trust formed there.
Yeah.
She knew that she's seen my videos and whatnot.
So being known and being with a group of friends help.
With a group of friends, I think being interesting helps. Like
what?
Okay. Have a vast knowledge of different hobbies. So for me, how I built confidence back then is, the movie Yes Man with
yes.
What's that guy? Adam Sandler? Was it? No.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it.
But basically, he. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Yes Man. So Yes Man, Jim Carrey, he decided to change his life, and anytime anyone would ask him to do an activity, he forced himself to say yes.
Oh.
So there was like a time where somebody asked him to if you want to learn Korean. And then he said, yes. Or go parasailing or something like that. And he forced himself to say yes, and he gained all this knowledge and hobbies and made him a very interesting person.
Oh.
And so yeah, I did that for a period of time.
Oh,
I did a lot of different things. And that also forced me to meet other people by doing the activities.
Oh, by just saying yes to everything.
Saying yes.
How long did you do it for?
Different social circles, right?
Yeah.
I think I did that for like half a year or something.
Wow. So if someone, what about now? Would you still say yes? Or you're kind of like, oh, I'm kind of past that.
Yeah, I think I'm past it now. I don't feel like I need to expand.
You're already interesting enough.
I'm already interested. Too interesting. You want to give people a chance.
I think if I am in the mood to meet people and open up the social circle, then yes, 100%.
Oh, wow.
How to make new friends kind of thing, right?
Yeah. I never did the yes thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, give it a try.
Damn, you're really open. So what's the craziest thing you've done then?
Back then, I don't know. It depends. Just whenever my friends would ask me to go clubbing, I was saying yes. Even if I was like in bed, I was totally not down.
Wow.
Wake up and I'd go.
All right, Ricky, let's go raving.
Oh.
Have you tried?
Yes.
Have you tried raving?
No, I've never gone raving.
Oh.
No.
I think that would build your confidence.
I don't have the body for raving. All I see on Instagram is people that are like shirtless.
What? Wait, is that true?
I think at festivals, like the outdoor festivals, but you can be of any body type. You just go for the music and the vibes.
Yeah,
that's true.
And I guess, alcohol helps give you that liquid courage to go out of your comfort zone to just dance. I think just dancing helps build that confidence.
Going out of your comfort zone, which is part of saying yes to everything.
Yes, and that's how you build confidence.
Yeah.
Like, is the rave scene pretty big here?
I would say so, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. I think...
I don't know anything about raving.
I don't think raving was that popular when we were in high school, but...
I think there were underground raves, right? Back then?
Yeah.
I assume so, and it's just mostly clubs. But now it's just raving is so big. I think it's because of social media. Back in high school, we didn't really have... We had Facebook, but we didn't really have Instagram.
MySpace.
We had MySpace, we had Zanga.
Yeah.
We had all the... old school stuff. Yeah, but I don't think we had any like social media like Instagram where you see pictures and you see stories. I don't think we had any of that.
It's funny how like you would add someone as a friend on Facebook and it'd be weird. It's like, why are you adding me? I don't know you. But you can follow anyone on Instagram and it wouldn't be weird.
True.
Is it the numbers that they're looking for?
It's like the clout for having a high follower count.
Maybe.
But then on Facebook, you could have a high friend count, and it's
that's true.
Not as brag-worthy.
That's
right.
I guess it really depends too. Like, let's say if you're coming from a private profile and you're following someone, someone might think like, "Oh, who's this person following me?"
Right.
I think Facebook is more for networking, like professionally.
Facebook?
I don't think people use Facebook.
No. Well, yeah, not anymore. But then you'd list your education, you'd list which university you went to.
LinkedIn.
That sounds like LinkedIn.
But Facebook too.
Really? Yeah. I thought Facebook is more for like the older...
Facebook started off as like a mini LinkedIn because it was only for the Harvard people, right? Or like university.
According to that movie, the social network.
But then it's why you could, when you first make your account, it asks you if you want to display your high school education, which high school, which university, and what company you currently work for. So it's definitely like more professional than Instagram.
And it was like about who you knew too. You see the mutuals you have with someone.
Yes.
Which you can now see too on Instagram.
Yeah.
If someone follows you, they'll be like, oh, all my other friends follow that person too.
Yeah.
And you're more likely to follow them back.
Yes.
Actually, what's on Instagram I noticed recently is if somebody has a high follow count, it tells you like this person has followed you and they have this many followers.
What?
What do you mean? Like priority?
On Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram. Like I've noticed on our Instagram when somebody followed us, it'll say like their username and then brackets like 4K followers.
No
in
way.
The notification tab?
Yeah.
Really? I've never seen
That's
that.
crazy.
I get that on my phone.
Well, I guess I never paid attention.
Is the account a business account or is it a professional account on Instagram?
Oh, maybe that's why.
I've never seen that.
It's under entrepreneur.
Oh, but I know that if someone entrepreneur, you mean professional?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because for me, I know that if someone big follows me, or for example, likes or comments on one of my posts, it'll show up in its own priority tab.
Oh, interesting.
So then that'll indicate to me like, oh, this is a highly recognized or followed individual.
Oh shoot!
I didn't know there was a priority tab.
No, we're down there.
We're not there yet.
We're down here.
So if you have a high follower count, please follow us, and we could see that on our notifications.
No, I mean, if I comment or like one of your guys' posts for Ready Set, doesn't it appear top on the notification list?
Oh, I haven't noticed.
I never paid attention to this stuff. I just see likes. Or I just see the notification button. That's it. Yeah. I guess I never really like dived in and really paid attention to the placement.
We don't get that many likes. That's why.
But do you remember back then when it was all shared? Like you can see who was liking what. That was a thing on Instagram, wasn't it?
Oh, like who?
Like you'll see that your friend liked this girl's photo, for example.
You can still see that
on Instagram.
Yeah,
I thought you can see that on TikTok.
You can see it if you go to the actual post itself and you see that your friend liked it. But before, it used to be all in one share.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah.
So you can see like when your friends are being weird and just like liking a bunch of people's posts.
Yeah.
I could still see that right now though. When a friend sends me like really offensive memes, and then I'll be like, oh, I see a little floating chat head bubble.
Sometimes that pops up. Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh, this person's already been here.
We know someone.
Yeah. But I think you can build confidence through Instagram, just like DMing people helps.
But I feel like it's easier to DM people than actually talk to people, because the rejection is you kind of behind like a screen, right? It's not like in person.
Semi-anonymous?
Yeah, so it's a lot more easier on the rejection.
Oh.
But like I don't know, like sliding, for me, I actually thought like sliding DMs was a lot easier, just because if they don't like it, they usually don't read it.
It would be like message request.
Yeah, just a message request, or they just never answer back, and I'm like,
you DM somebody recently, and then it was just left on red.
Ouch. It's okay. At least you gain EXP from it.
I do gain EXP. For me, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But I just do it. I feel like it's easier than going up to someone. If you were to tell me to do it now, again, to go up random people and ask them stuff, I think it's because since I haven't done it in so long, I would get a little bit scared.
A little bit shy.
I'll still get a little bit shy, but I can definitely force myself to do it, right? I just suck it up and I just do it. I'll do it. Yeah. So, but I think the work helps too with the meetings. Yeah. Confidence.
And just make it a daily habit, a daily quest. Approach one random person each day.
That's actually really good.
And I don't know, just ask them something.
It's like solo leveling.
Oh yeah,
solo
leveling.
Exactly.
It's like that. Just do that one thing and you just level up.
EXP.
There's
this other mentality is treat others like an NPC. You know, like don't care about what they think.
Wait, that's I don't know about that.
You're beneath me.
Well, not negatively, but like it's a way of handling rejection.
Like you're nobody.
Like, well, that's almost negative, but just talk to somebody, and if you get the rejection, then just brush it off because they're an NPC.
And then you're like, I didn't want to do your side quest anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on to my main quest.
Yeah, you weren't my main quest.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I could see it like that.
Yeah. Man, you're brutal. Shoot.
Hey, that's one way to do it.
Hey, I think everyone is a main character. Not like this guy thinks everyone's an NPC. Hey, your confidence is big. I like it. Maybe that's why your confidence is so good.
But I still can't be beside you. Sorry.
Maybe either.
Time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Time and place. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Hope you learned how to build your confidence and how to slide in the DMs. Did we really even explain how to slide in the DMs?
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay, what's the best way? Just shoot your shot. I think that's the best thing. Don't be creepy.
Yeah.
Don't be creepy.
Give us tips. How do you slide into DMs? Let us know in the comments.
And
send them a ooh-woo.
Yeah, there you go. And how do you build your confidence? So you can tell me how to build my confidence, and maybe one day I can pee next to Ricky and Darius.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that your goal?
That is my side quest. One step at a time.
Cross streams.
Exactly.
Never done that yet.
You never done it when you were a kid?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you haven't either?
Cross
Okay,
as a kid though, like
No,
you know, with
With
your
their friend.
no, oh hell no, no,
That's what I mean.
oh that's our friend. Oh hell no, no,
Wait,
just with
what
like
do you mean cross stream? That is with somebody.
Yeah.
yeah, with somebody, but not with a friend. I say with like siblings when you're young, you know, and you're like living in the same household. You never did it? Okay, it's just me.
I think the true level of comfort to achieve would be like you pee and then your friend makes a heart around like the stream
Around the stream
to show how close you are.
I'll do the peeing and someone else do that because my hands, man, that's a dangerous game.
Wait a second. Have you ever been in a situation where a girl asked if she could hold your thing while you peed?
All right, that's the end of the episode.
Okay, that's the episode.
All right, hit us with that like, subscribe, and all our links are in the link tree.
In the link tree below in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see everyone on the next one.
Bye.